It's Melissa from The Little Four That Could. Welcome to my channel. On my channel, you will find homeschool content, allergy life content, and general lifestyle of a homeschooling family content. I am the mom of 3 kids and I do homeschool them. And so if you're into that kind of content and you haven't already, definitely hit that red subscribe button and stick around. Today I am talking a little bit about, not a little bit, this whole video is about Disney. We just got back from Disney. If you watch my channel, I had told you before that we were going to Disney and we were super excited for a lot of reasons. But one of the big reasons was because we had heard that Disney is amazing with food allergies. And so today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about our Disney trip and what we thought about how Disney handles food allergies. So if you're interested in hearing about our Disney trip, definitely stick around. So first of all, obviously, I am wearing Disney attire. It's not official Disney attire. It's Princess Leia, who I love. If you saw my announcement video with my Disney ears, I should have put them on, my new Princess Leia ears. Anyway, we're huge Star Wars fans, so we were super excited about Hollywood Studios in particular because we had not been to Disney in a very, very long time. We had not been, Ford had never been, and the rest of us hadn't been. The big kids and I guess it had been about 8 years since we had been, and it probably had been 20 years since David has been to Disney. So we were super excited about Hollywood Studios, especially because of Galaxy's Edge and all of that, which was as amazing as we hoped it would be. But I had told you that I might vlog a little bit of our Disney trip, and I just didn't because I just didn't want to be behind my phone the whole time. And so I did not get much footage at all at Disney. And I'm glad that I didn't, to be honest. I was able to be fully in the moment and just really enjoy our trip. And we had a blast. But I did want to talk a little bit about it and just show you a few pictures. And then talk a little bit about the food in particular, because that was one of the main reasons we wanted to go to Disney, is because of Ford. And if you are new to my channel, Ford is my youngest son. He's 7. He has a very rare primary immunodeficiency disease, which, as you could probably guess by the name, affects his immune system. But one of the major symptoms of his disease is that he has an incredibly long list of allergies, not just food allergies, but other allergies as well. And so we carry EpiPens with us everywhere. We almost lost him 6 times before he was 2 to anaphylaxis. So we live a very difficult allergy life because he is anaphylactic to, are you ready? Egg, dairy, tree nut, peanut, shellfish, and flaxseed. So that's a lot. And there are no restaurants, really, that he can safely eat. Chick-fil-A is the exception. He can have their fries. He can have their grilled nuggets, but only their grilled nuggets. So we are able to stop at Chick-fil-A sometimes if we need a quick meal, and he is able to eat there safely. And then we have a chicken finger place that is local to us, that they can specially make him chicken fingers that do not have an egg wash. They just put them in a water bath instead of an egg bath before they fry them, and their fries are also safe, so he can eat there. But both of those are not very healthy things, as you know, and we try to eat healthy and whole foods as much as we can, so those are not options that we use a lot. We do have one other restaurant, but it is about an hour from us. It's called Lulu's. It is owned by Lucy Buffett, who is Jimmy Buffett's sister. They're actually from here where we live, and so about an hour from our house, she has a restaurant, and she is very much an advocate for food allergies, and so order from Lulu safely, but like I said, it's an hour away, so we very rarely get over there. But basically, other than that, we don't go out to eat, and if we do, we have to pack him a lunchbox. So the idea that we could go to Disney and not take a bunch of groceries and not have to have a full kitchen so that I could cook for him while I'm on vacation, because who wants to cook on vacation, right? Was just, I can't even tell you how exciting it was. And so I'm here to tell you that all the rumors about Disney being amazing with food allergies are 1000% true. And it's not just like crappy food that's like safe. Like, it's legit good food. And so I just wanted to walk you through everything that he ate. That's the pig. Each day and how amazing they were. So we got there on a Sunday and we did not go to a park that day. We drove to Disney, and it's not super long, but it's not, I mean, it took a good portion of our day. So we went to Disney Springs and we ate at Rainforest Cafe for our first meal. And Rainforest Cafe is not technically Disney owned. Can you still hear her? Somebody's aggravating the pig. Disney isn't, sorry, the pig is distracting me. Rainforest Cafe is not Disney owned. However, they are just as amazing with food allergies as Disney. They have the same protocol where a manager or a chef comes out and they write all the allergies down, and they go over the menu with you, and they talk to you about what he likes and what he doesn't like, and kind of anything that he had his eye on the menu or whatever, and if it's able to be made safe. And so he was able to order a hamburger at Rainforest Cafe and french fries, and he absolutely loved it. And it was a great way to start off the trip, to be able to eat at a restaurant and not have to pack the lunchbox for Ford. It was amazing. So on Monday, our first full day, we did eat at our resort, and he was thrilled to have their plant-based Mickey waffles, which are delicious and totally safe. And the chef himself came out and talked to us about the allergies. Ford told him he loves bacon and fruit, and that he thinks he loves waffles, but he's never had any because he hasn't. And so the chef went back and personally made him bacon, fruit, and plant-based Mickey waffles, and he devoured it. He loved it. We went to Epcot that day, and we actually ate in the World Showcase at Japan, at one of their counter service places in Japan. I forget the name of it. He had chicken teriyaki with white rice and vegetables, and he loved it. And again, they were amazing. Chef came out, talked to us. It was delicious. For dinner that night, we sort of snacked, and we didn't really eat dinner because we ate that huge breakfast, and so we ate a late lunch, and so we really weren't super hungry for dinner, and we were trying to ride all the things. We're big riders. And so we snacked. But one other thing that I'd like to point out for allergy families that is amazing is that all the popcorn at Disney is plant-based. It does not have butter on it, and so it is completely safe and free of the top 8 allergens. So that was amazing because we could snack on popcorn. And they sell a $12 refillable popcorn bucket. So here's a good Disney hack for your budget. You can pay $12 on your first park day for this bucket, and then it's only $2 to refill the bucket for the entirety of your stay at any park. So you don't have to buy a new bucket for each park. Whatever park you're at first, for us it was Epcot, we took that bucket with us to all the other parks, and we were able to get $2 refills of popcorn all day long as we wanted to eat it, which was amazing and a huge budget saver, and so exciting that Ford could have it. Like, y'all, look at this boy's face with his popcorn. I'm just saying, he was so excited. So Tuesday was our Hollywood Studios day, our first Hollywood Studios day, and we ate breakfast in our room that day. We were trying to save some money and not spend $1 million at Disney. Everybody knows how expensive Disney is. For lunch, we went to Docking Bay 7 and Galaxy's Edge, and y'all, the chef's name was Raphael, and he was amazing. He came out and was like, "What do you want, Ford? What do you love? I mean, y'all, we were talking about like what in the world is an interview process like for chefs at Disney? Like, it's not just how well do you cook. Like, it's like how great of a human being you are. I'm not even kidding. These people were so sweet and accommodating and just like excited to be cooking for these kids that can't eat. I mean, I just cannot say enough about the chefs. So Chef Raff at Docking Bay 7 at Hollywood Studios, we love you. Want to go back and see him. Anyway, so he made Ford this awesome chicken and rice and broccoli that he loved. It was so good. He loved it so much that on our second Hollywood Studios day, he went back to get it again. That's how much he loved it. So for dinner that night, we went to Mama Melrose's, which is an more upscale Italian restaurant in Hollywood Studios. And again, Chef Maria. We love you, Chef Maria. She came out, asked him what he loved, was just amazing, and even had a special dessert for him. He ordered salmon with spaghetti and marinara, all safe. He ate every bite. It was an adult size pork. Like, I don't think I could have eaten it all. It was so much food. He ate every bite. Plus, he had lemon sorbet for dessert. It was just amazing. Wednesday we went to Magic Kingdom. We had breakfast in our room again. We ate at Pecos Bill in Frontierland for lunch, and again, chef came out, talked to us, asked him what he loved. He ordered tacos, and they cook everything separately, so there's no chance of cross-contamination. He was able to have tacos, and he loved them. It was delicious. That night we had dinner at Be Our Guest, and again, the chef came out and talked to him. He was hilarious, and we loved him. He grilled him chicken and veggies and made him some rice, and it was all delicious. He brought out his favorite fruit for dessert for him. He checked on us all the chefs did, by the way. They don't just come out and talk to you and then leave and make your food. And no, they all came out probably 3 or 4 times throughout our meal to check on him and see how he was doing, see how he liked it. Y'all, I'm just telling you, can't say enough about the chefs at Disney. So that was Wednesday night. Thursday, we ate breakfast in our room again. We ate at Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land at Hollywood Studios. And you guys, he had a safe grilled cheese sandwich. They use coconut-based vegan cheese and not nut-based, which, let me tell you something, is hard to find. And so he could have it, and he loved it. So he had that and tater tots. They call them potato barrels there, by the way. But he had grilled cheese, potato barrels, and some oranges. He ate, again, every bite. And then that night we went to August Cantina, which is not... August Cantina is really hard to get in, by the way, at Galaxy's Edge, and it's not really a restaurant. It's like snacks and mainly drinks. It's known for its drinks, but he was able to get a fancy drink. It was safe. He loved it. He actually had 2. And then after that, we went back to Docking Bay 7 to get the chicken and broccoli and rice that Chef Raff had to cook for him on Tuesday because he loved it that much. He wanted it again. So that's what we did on Thursday, which, by the way, Docking Bay 7 and Galaxy's Edge, I think that was everybody's favorite food. Like, even those of us who didn't have allergies and ordered just off their regular menu. So good. Friday, we had breakfast in our room. We were at Animal Kingdom that day, so that day we ate lunch at Satuli's Canteen in Pandora World. And he had chicken and rice and slaw. Like, it was really good. And again, chef came out, talked to us. It was perfect. And then that night, this is the night that Ford says was his most favorite meal. We ate at Tusker House, which is the African-themed restaurant in Africa part of Animal Kingdom. And from what I understand, it used to be a buffet, but it's family style now. And so, anyway, the chef came out there as well, talked to us about all of Ford's allergies, and we realized that most of what they serve at Tusker House was safe. They normally serve it all together, family style, but what the chef did was he separated out the mac and cheese and the shrimp. I'm allergic to shellfish too, actually, so I can't have shellfish either. But my big two kids love shrimp, and so they definitely wanted the shrimp. So he separated the shrimp. He cooked it all separately, and divvied it up so that there was no cross contamination. And he brought it all out, and it was really, really good. It was like roasted chicken and steak and pork and veggies, and what else was in that big bowl? I don't know. It was so good, and we were all eating out of it. And they just bring you as much as you want. It's all you can eat. So when we got done with the chicken, Ford was like, I want more chicken legs. So chef came out to check on him, and he told him that. And so chef went back in the kitchen and made him just chicken legs and brought him back out. It was amazing. And then he brought him this vegan chocolate mousse, and Ford made all of us taste it. And y'all, that was by far the best dessert that any of us had while we were there, including the like stuff that had allergens in it, which you would think were better, right? You would think dessert with dairy would be better. I'm just telling y'all, I don't know what they put in that chocolate mousse, but all 5 of us were like, this is the best dessert we've had here all week. So if you go to Tusker House, ask for the chocolate mousse. It is so good. And then the next morning we had to get up and leave, sadly, and come home. But we got Ford Mickey waffles one more time from the, what's it called? Something Mill. The restaurant or food court or whatever at our resort. We were staying at Port Orleans Riverside, and so we got him Mickey waffles and bacon and fruit one more time because he loved those so much that first morning that we were there. And so yeah, that's what Ford had to eat. He probably had the best week of eating of his life. And he absolutely loved it, and we were absolutely thrilled. I pretty much boo-hooed the first night at Mama Melrose's. Actually, that wasn't the first night, but that night at Mama Melrose's when they brought that food out, and y'all, his face, and I did cry because if you're not an allergy parent, it's hard to understand, but it was a big, 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 big deal. And I am so thrilled that I went. And if you're an allergy mom or you have allergies yourself, y'all go eat the food at Disney. It's fantastic. They're amazing. And I cannot recommend it enough. I cannot recommend it enough. And yes, Disney's expensive, but to me, that was worth every penny to be able to see his face when he knew that he could order off the menu and eat at the restaurant and not have to take a lunchbox. Huge, huge deal. So anyway, that was our Disney trip. I'm going to leave you with a few pictures of our trip since I didn't vlog here at the end. So take a good look at some of the fun things we did at Disney, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.